What's up, fellas? So today we're here to talk about how to know if a woman likes you for your looks, personality, status, or money. All right. And playing around with the new camera and shit. So if it get in out of focus and stuff like that, just bear with me. I got to get used to not looking at myself and looking at the camera. So I'm going to be trying to work on that. But anyway, guys, so let's get into this. This is a good one, right? Because what we want is, you want a woman, the number one thing you want a woman to like you for is your personality and your looks. All right. Now, like I tell you guys, we fuck them hoes too. So if they want to fuck with us because we got a little status. And for all you guys that's wondering what status doesn't just mean celebrity or football player. Status means I'm the manager. Okay, or I got a big group of friends. So for all you guys that don't know, that women are that's attractive to women. So for like any of you guys that's in college and you're in fraternities and stuff like that, you'll notice all of a sudden women find you more attractive. Like, wow, did I been doing some push-ups or something? Like, man, I'm just all of a sudden a man. That's because your social circle has increased your sexual market value. Okay, so that is status too. Of course, if you got the number one album out in the country or you're a movie star, obviously that's status, but that's not the only status. And what I call that, guys, is I call that a situational alpha. For any of you guys that read my advanced book, that's what I talk about, a situational alpha. So in other words, if you in a fraternity at school and it's raising your sexual market value, once you offer that school, say you go somewhere else, all of a sudden you lost that alphaness, because you lost that situation that made you an alpha. All right. So if say you're on campus while everybody knows you pledge and stuff like that, all the women find you attractive. We take your ass off that campus, put you on another campus just visiting. Nobody know who the hell you is. All of a sudden you notice, hey, I lost that status I had. This shit is a lot harder. Okay. So I call that a situational alpha. All around alpha or somebody like that, they status goes no boundaries. Okay. Leo DiCaprio, he can go to Spain. He's still Leo DiCaprio. Okay. So that's what I mean. All right, guys. But anyway, let's get into this. Number one, personality, guys. What you guys need to understand about personality is that when a woman she likes your personality and you meet her minimum attraction level standards, you become the most gorgeous man to her over time. That's what you'll notice. So this is how you'll know when a woman likes you for your personality, but she might not initially be crazy about you. What you'll notice is you probably gonna end up having to wait a couple of dates. You'll probably end up waiting 3, maybe even on that 4th date. Okay. And that's because it took a while for your personality to raise her interest to that point. Now, once you get it to that point, she'll be all over you. But initially, you'll notice that she wasn't too touchy-feely with you on the first date. Y'all might have had a great conversation, right? She just, y'all just clicked conversation-wise, but she wasn't exactly all over you on the first date. But she came back out with you again. That's because you met her minimum attraction level. Okay, guys. So as far as personality, how you know it's personality, and this also goes to, if she's looking, this also goes to the point. Also, what I was saying before about if a woman want to make you her boyfriend, even if she do desire you, sometimes a woman will still make you wait 3 days just because she wants you to respect her. Like I told you guys before. But this also goes with the personality also. And what she'll do is, it's just because it wasn't there. And for all you guys who've been following me for a while, you guys know that I'm not with direct approach. This is why. So when a woman meets you initially, for all you guys that swear by direct approach, and why I've always said you're going to leave booty on the table, and I wholeheartedly stand by that. How many of you guys have been with women that that had you taken a direct approach, you would have turned her off? She just didn't like you like that initially. How many times have you had women like that? For all you guys that are wondering about me, I have told you guys this in previous videos. My previous Sunday chick was not exactly dripping wet on the first couple of dates. I told you guys this. I told y'all the story how she kissed me on the first date. That's when I was still kissing on the first date. And I told you guys that she kind of gave me this, like she's finna kiss a fish. That's because she barely found me attractive, but she liked our conversation. Do y'all guys understand? It wasn't even the third date, it was the fourth date, because the third date I got close. The fourth date I said, hey, you know, come over, and she had no problem coming over, my dick in her mouth, and she swallowed. All of this from a girl who didn't even want to hardly kiss me on the first date, but I hadn't raised her attraction level. And that's how I knew it was personality. Now, thing with personality is it only matters if you meet her minimum attraction level. If you don't, you're going to end up in the friend zone. For all you guys that are in the friend zone right now, that is why. She loves your personality. She loves hanging around with you. She's comfortable around you. You don't creep her out. You're non-threatening to her, but you don't turn her on physically. You're below a 5 to her. Do y'all guys understand that? I'm going to tell you something else. She could have initially saw you and started out with you at a 5, 6, or 7, right? Went on a date with you, and your personality is on point, but your sexual charisma is not on point. And so you dropped it and you ended in the friend zone. So some of you guys, and I told you guys this, you go on these dates and you trying to be an entertainer and stuff like that, and that sexual passion, that sexual charisma is not there. What ended up happening is she did see you as a 6 or a 7, and your personality is cool, but it's not the personality that turns her on. And so you ended up in the friend zone. She lost attraction. It was at a 7 when she met you. But once she started having a conversation with you, you carrying this friendly vibe, this brother sister vibe. You trying to be her buddy, thinking like you're going to get in her pants by being cool. And then you lowered her fucking interest. Okay, guys? And for all you guys that a woman might could theoretically find you attractive, but she don't like your personality, or she catch you staring at her a lot of times when you think she ain't looking, you'll creep her out, and then you'll become a creep to her. All right. So if any of you guys wonder why some women treat you like creeps, that's because women see everything. Y'all remember that movie Scarface, when the Scarface sister told his boy, I can't think his name, his best friend in the movie. She said, I see you looking at me. He looked at her like, oh, you saw me. Yeah, women see everything. She told him, I see you looking at me. Do y'all guys remember that scene when they was riding in the car and she was like, how about we date? And then he's like, Tony will kill me. And then she said, I see you looking at me. Now, the difference is she found him attractive. And even though she caught him staring at her and stuff like that, the attraction override that. So this is a situation where one guy do one thing, he'll creep. Another guy do another thing, and oh man, he's sexy. Oh man, he's attractive. That just goes to let you know women do everything the way they want to do it. I do it, I'm a creep. This guy do it, oh, he bold. Oh, he wants me. That's just the way women work. They make different rules for different guys just based on their attraction level. Okay, guys, but that's how you gonna know it's personality. She's usually gonna make you wait. I will grant it, guys. She also could see you as boyfriend material. I would grant it. All right. I would grant it that also. It could be a woman to make you wait if she view you as boyfriend material. But a lot of times it can be she just likes your personality and the initial attraction is not there. Okay, guys. Next, looks. Now, the thing with looks is looks only matter if she finds you highly attractive and you got the personality to match. That's the only thing about looks. Now, from my past experience, and let me give y'all guys an example of what I mean by looks. I used to like change schools a lot, being moved around when I was younger, right? From auntie to cousin, auntie to auntie or whatever. And so we changed schools, and also sometimes we would just move a lot, right? Because we had an unstable home and stuff like that, unstable job, so we have to move. So I was a new guy in school a few times, right? And all the women, all the girls in school would be so excited. Oh my God, the new guy, I'm the new guy in school. And then when they found out I was immature as hell, playful as hell. All that excitement will go right away. So this is coming from somebody who is perfect for giving y'all guys this knowledge on looks. I can sit up here and tell, I can't tell you how many women had crazy high attraction for me. I opened my fucking mouth, started fucking talking, and they found out, oh, he's immature. Oh, he's playful. Oh, he's friendly. None of that sexual. When I tell y'all guys about a masculine frame, that's what I'm talking about. Where it comes across as you're mature, as it comes off that you're not trying to entertain a woman. When I would engage in a girl in middle school and stuff like this, and traveling, you know, once we done exchange schools and stuff, and I would be a straight, playful, immature conversation. All right, relying completely on my looks. What you think happened to their attraction once they found out that I was immature and playful and shit like that? The attraction would go down, guys. Okay, so looks only matter if you got the personality to match. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The thing with looks is you don't really have to have game or nothing like that. Long as you know how to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Just be quiet. Just play the strong silent type. If she got crazy high attraction to you as a 9 or a 10, the only thing you can do is talk your way out of it. That's what I learned. That's what I learned in my early, late teens. If I just if I just chill the fuck out, I would talk my way out the ass. Just talking too much, thinking I ain't got to do nothing. Just sit here and chill. When I say be quiet, I don't mean sit there like a mute. You guys know what I'm saying. I mean, just don't be blah, 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 blah. Just chill the fuck out, ask her some questions, chill. You already got it. Okay. The thing you'll know about looks also, and I've noticed this in my past life because I done made a lot of mistakes. That's why I don't want you guys to never feel like I'm talking down to you guys. Is the women will usually pursue at the beginning, and then after a date or so, you'll see a dip in it. That's when you, for any of you guys that ever went out with a girl and she was pursuing, calling you, bloom. Oh, she found you physically attractive. She went out with you, hung out with you, and then she just, the chemistry was off. The personality was just not what she liked. So when I say chemistry, guys, I just mean y'all personalities didn't mesh. And that's what happened. You like, did she pull back? She lost attraction. Okay, she lost attraction. That's what usually happened. Will I say every time? No. Will some women pull back as straight manipulation? Absolutely. I don't have to tell you guys that. Some women do that. Some women will come on hard in the beginning and then pull back and want you to chase that cooperation that they was giving at the beginning. But sometimes it be, she liked it, you found you, she met you at the mall. She found you very physically attractive. Went out with you on a date and she just lost a little attraction. You see, this is the thing. It don't go from a 10 to a 5 in one date, right? It went from a 10 to an 8, right? And that 8 just ain't enough interest for her to pursue like she was. She was at a 10, now is at an 8. All right, she went on a date and maybe she saw something that you wasn't as confident as she initially thought. Or something, right? The conversation was a little awkward. Okay. So that's when you'll know his looks. A lot of times you'll see that crazy high interest at the beginning. And now if you was able to maintain it with looks, that's when you're going to start seeing these first date lays and stuff like that. For all you guys, that's where that comes from. When you meet a woman, she saw you as a 9 or a 10 right off the bat, and you went on a date and you did nothing to lower that. That's when you're going to know it's looks, because it's always going to be these first date lays. That's what first date lays are, guys. When she's already crazy high attracted to you. With personality, you won't never, these are girls that they don't have that attraction to you yet. You there, you good enough to go on another date, but it's not there yet. That means she likes your personality. You look good enough, right? You look good enough. And let me explain something else to y'all guys about personality and looks, right? This is the thing about personality and looks. A woman is only going to do what's in the best interest on her, right? So let's say a woman views me as a 10, right? I met her at the mall. She views me as a 10. Change number, boom. She views you as a 5. All right. Change numbers at the mall, boom, fine. I want to see her Friday. You call her to set up a date. So let's say you called her first. You set up a date for Friday at 8 p.m. You hit her up Tuesday. I hit her up Wednesday and say, hey, I want to see you Friday. She going to cancel on you. Do y'all guys understand that? So with the looks aspect, it takes precipice because she'll flake on the guy that she has lower attraction to be with the guy she has higher attraction to. The thing is, and this is why I tell you guys not to block women or do none of this stuff, because I started to figure this stuff out. This is what women do what's best enough for them. So if she go out with this guy and he bombs, and now she hits you up next week, hey, you know what that hey is? Hey my ass. But the thing why I say with the hey is, you let her do all the work and now she has to come to you. That takes all your investment out of it. So that's what I mean by that. So looks takes precedent in that situation because she'll flake on you for the guy she has higher attraction for. That's the thing where looks come in. Now, here's the thing. If she has enough time to date both of you guys, and this is the issue. If she has enough time to date both of you, say she date you on Saturday and date him on Friday, and she sees him as a 10 and sees you as a 5, but his conversation sucks, you will start to become more attractive in her eyes from your personality. That's the thing with women. We don't work that way. The thing with us is, if I date a woman that's a 7 and I date a woman that's a 10, the 7 can start to look better than the 10. But the thing is, a 5 can't. See, we men, we got a higher level of minimum attraction level. So with us, well, let me say with me. Now, I don't want to say us. I don't want to speak for every fucking man walking the earth, 4 billion men walking the earth. I'm going to tell you with me, a 5 or 6, it ain't much they can do as in form of attraction because that's too low, right? That's too low. She can suck my dick, right? But she would never be my girlfriend. But a 7 can. That's attractive enough to where if her personality is on point and she's feminine enough, she can, I won't say look better than the 10, but I'll enjoy her company more than 10. I won't go as far as to say she'll start to look better than 10. That's just, I can't even sit here and tell you that lie. All right. But I would rather date her than date the 10 off her personality. But in a vacuum, if I could put some duct tape around that 10 mouth and get her to stretch the fuck up, right, I still would rather fuck the 10. The problem is, if her personality is on point, y'all guys know if a woman's personality is on point, they just no fun to be around. Period. They just if a woman has just got the big head and she thinks she owns the fucking world and she thinks men owe her some kind of debt of gratitude for being out with her, that type of woman, that's just no fun to be around. And you're going to see that with a lot of 10s, right? No matter who you is. They just think like I run shit. So that's the issue with that, guys. All right. So looks take precedence as in initially as in who gets the date. But if she got time to date both of you guys, the one with the better personality is going to win out. The guy with the looks, if he can just be quiet, he'll get a first date late. If she likes his personality, he don't do nothing to lower the attraction. Okay, guys, money. If you were a woman who's with you for money, and I've been with girls like that, like I tell you guys, I fuck them hoes too, right? I don't do no discriminating over here. What I've learned is that they ask a lot of financial questions. That's what I've seen in my life. It's a lot. When did you get this car? Oh, how long you had that watch? How's the business going? Any problems with the business? And, you know, all these financial is always talking about money. And another thing you'll notice, and I always notice when I'm dealing with women who was with me and view me as a beta male provider, they seem to be, they didn't seem to be too happy when y'all was just like chilling on the couch and stuff like that. They usually like when you go out or something like that, y'all doing something, some money getting spent. Then that's when it seemed like they was really more like into it. When y'all just kicking and chilling and stuff like that, and that's why I tell you guys to just You know, have fun with them, but don't try to get in no relationship with these. And what'll happen is, guys, if you get into a relationship or start dating these women on a consistent basis, you'll start to know what makes them happy. And so you will start to talk about that because you know that's what they like to hear. So what end up happening is you'll be sitting down on the couch with her and you'll start talking about, yeah, so I got a new contract and I'm thinking about getting that G-Wagon, because you know that's why she likes to hear. You know she likes to hear the money talk. Okay, guys, so I don't want you, look, like I tell you guys, I done all that shit. Like, I don't never sit up here and act like, how y'all think I know all this? Just dreaming out I'm laying in the bed at night dreaming this shit up. I done this. I done dated girls who view me as a beta male provider and stuff. And so I knew, okay, when I do that money talk, it seemed like she cheer up a little bit. I done all that bullshit. Okay, I can sit here and tell you all the mistakes I done so y'all guys don't do it. If I hadn't done these mistakes, then why am I giving y'all guys advice? Where am I getting this shit from? All right, so yeah, I done all that, but I done put girls in my rotation in the past who view me as a beta male provider. That's how I can tell you now, don't do that no more. You find yourself constantly trying to talk about, you know, what you got going on monetarily just because you know that's what she likes to hear. Who the hell want to date somebody like that? Okay, so you have fun with them and you keep it moving, guys. And the sex is bare minimum sex. It's like minimum wage sex, you know, just enough to keep you from the next day, just enough to keep you from, you know, bugging me tomorrow, just enough so you'll leave me the hell alone. It ain't nothing fantastic. She's not going to be into it. She's not going to be talking about pull my hair, smack my butt, none of that. She's going to lay there like a damn a dead dog on the log, you know, just it's sex. And you know, it's time for me to pay up. He took me out last week. He took me out Friday. So it's time for me to pay up. You know, that's how you know, guys. Okay, blowjobs, forget about it. All right, and status. The thing with status is, guys, when you date a woman who wants you for your status, she wants everybody else to know. So for any of you guys that, if you got, say you're a situational alpha or something, you the big man on campus or you the manager, what you'll notice is if you dating a girl that's a subordinate or somebody under you, what you'll start to notice is she tried to do little sort of hints to let everybody know y'all got a thing going on. That's what you're going to notice. I remember back years ago, this before I even went to New York, years ago on Facebook, I had like a little popular Facebook page and a lot of girls used to come on my wall and say, good morning, good morning. I ain't even been on Facebook in years, but the girls used to come on there and say, good morning, good morning, good morning. And this one girl I was fooling with, she took a liking to me just because she saw all the girls come on my post and stuff like that. And so she inboxed me off of that, right? For full disclosure, guys, that's what happened to the girl in New York, right? I had this popular Facebook page. And so we met on Facebook and she saw all the girls would come on my Facebook page and stuff like that. And then she inboxed me and said, oh, I see you very popular. All right. And stuff. So this other girl, but she didn't do all that, but she caught the vapors just because the girls would come on my page and stuff like that. And the girls just liked it, my post. But that gave me a little Facebook status. Like, that's why I talk about situational alpha. Like if you took my ass off Facebook, I wasn't nobody. But on Facebook, all the girls used to like my post and I used to make little funny posts. Y'all guys know I talk shit. I used to do that on Facebook, right? Talk shit on Facebook and I would have a whole bunch of people comment on my post and like the post. And so the girls, I was getting attention for being popular on Facebook, right? And so this one girl I was dealing with, I met on Facebook. She would come on my wall and tell me what time you coming over tonight? She couldn't text my phone. She couldn't inbox me. She would put on the wall, like what other girls would write, good morning, good morning. She would write, hey, what time you stopping by tonight? Want everybody to know that we was dating. See what I'm saying? And so that's when you'll know his status. She want everybody else to know that, oh, I'm dealing with him. Oh, I got him. Cause that improves her status. Okay, guys. So like the girl who clout chasing, this was clout chasing before clout chasing, right? So the girl who wants Leo, what she wants all her friends to know. Okay, guys. So what you'll notice if you somebody who gonna date women off status is They want other people to know. It's like, what's the point of dating you if nobody knows? All right, guys. So that's how you can tell the status, money, looks, and personality. All right. Personality, she gonna make you wait. It's gonna take a little time to raise her interest. She won't do no pursuing at the beginning because the physical attraction is not there. The looks, she'll do a lot of the pursuing, but then if the personality don't match, you'll know it's a big drop. It's drastic. I done had this so many times. It's drastic. Like the women, I don't get it that much now because I know what to do. But back in the day, before I knew what I was doing, these women would be like, oh, he's so fine, blah, blah, blah. And then big drop off. Like, damn, this girl's texting me 3 times a day. What the hell happened to that? Personality wasn't on point. That sexual charisma wasn't on point, right? Money, she'll actually, it's a lot of financial stuff. And it's the only time she seems to be happy is when you're talking about money. The only time she seems to really be happy is when y'all out going out somewhere, doing something. And then status, she wants everybody to know. All right, guys, I'll get back with you guys later.